What's up guys, how are we doing? And welcome to a new episode. It's Buckinghamshire for twice in 1 week. First off, we had Wickham, and we beat Wickham 1-0. What a performance that ended up being. Today, we have MK Dons at home, and all I'm going to say is that I don't want a repeat of last season, the 5-0 win for MK that costed us playoffs from 5th to 7th and possible automatic promotion. This time though, it's a lot different because we come into this match top of the league and MK Dons have had a shocking season so far. They're at the bottom, around the bottom, in the bottom four. And I think they're going to look for a point at least today for this fixture at Home Park. Whereas us, we obviously need to win to ease pressure on us and make sure Ipswich get more pressure on themselves and Sheffield Wednesday get more pressure on themselves in the promotion race for League One this season. But I'll go through all the fixtures now so we know who's playing. So we have got MK Dons. Morecambe and Burton have each other in a relegation battle. Portsmouth have Charlton. Forest Green host Port Vale. Shrewsbury host Fleetwood. Bristol Rovers host Cheltenham in a West Country clash. Exeter are away to Oxford. Peterborough host Wickham. Derby host Accrington Stanley. Sheffield Wednesday have Cambridge. Ipswich are away to Lincoln. And then that leaves us with Barnsley hosting Bolton. So, this is what I've gone with. I reckon it'll be Morecambe 1, Burton 1. Wire to score for Morecambe. Portsmouth 2, Charlton 0. Marlon Pack to score for Pompey. Forest Green 1, Port Vale 1. Part Harris to score for the Vegans. Shrewsbury 3, Fleetwood 3, Mendes to score for Shrewsbury. Bristol Rovers 2, Cheltenham 2, Alfie May to score for Cheltenham. Oxford 4, Exeter 1, Boding to score for Oxford. Peterborough 2, Wickham 3, Vokes to score for Wickham. Derby 3, Accrington Stanley 0, Mendes Lang to score for Derby. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Cambridge 0, Byers to score for the Owls. Lincoln 1, Ipswich 2, Marcus Harness to score for the Tractor Boys. Barnsley 0, Bolton 2, Morley to score for the Trotters. And that leaves us with Plymouth and MK Dons. And I know this sounds childish and very biased, but I have gone with a 5-0 win for Argyle. MK are so bad at the moment, and I just want to see us get revenge for last season because it will be so funny. So yeah, bold win. I'm going for an Argyle win no matter what anyway, and I know we're massive favourites, but I'm going for a bold scoreline prediction. Plymouth 5, MK Dons 0, and Whittaker to score for the Greens. So there you have it. That is my fixtures and my preview going into this game. Dan Scar, I thought, was our man of the match the last 2 games against Wickham and Cheltenham. So he's gonna hopefully once again be on fire for this game. And yeah, it's a big one. But yeah, either way, massive game we got coming up here. Regardless, because every game's a massive game. But yeah, come on you Janners, up the Greens, up the Argyle, up the Janners, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Argyle! Oh my god, that's actually a lot less than I thought from MK. That is disappointing. Anyway, good news, fellas. We're 1-0 up. Welcome to the new episode. It's very late. I've had an appalling morning. I do apologise. Just train's been a nightmare, and I will admit I didn't think I was going to make the game today because of that. Because they can be so incompetent. Anyway, we're 1-0 up, which is the main thing, and I'm so happy about that. But anyway, I'll give you the starting lineup. It's Cooper, Scar, Wilson, Longwick, Mumba, Joe Edwards, Houghton, Randall, Mayer, Ennis and Whitaker. Nearly 2 already. Mayer curling at bottom right, but nah, very close to being 2. Oh, Devonport's rocking. Get in. It's Coops that saves us again. That looks dangerous from MK. Come on, we need to get rid of it. What in the name of God have I just seen? I cannot believe that. Anyway, the lads need to keep their heads up. Bloody MK are levelled. Oh God, this game ain't going to be as easy as I hoped. It's already 1-1, nearly 20 minutes in. Anyway, come on the boys, come on you Greens. Come on. Oh my God. Oh, he's given. Longwick was very. Oh my God, bloody clear it! Thank God for that. That was bloody horrible to watch. They're complaining about Longwick's challenge. MK are. Oh, go away. Alright, come on, Whitaker, take him on. Go on! Yes! That is much more like it. Oh my God, I was questioning our defence then, but that scarf just sums it all up. That we're 2-1 up. Beautiful finish, beautiful finish. Much more like it from the boys. 2-1 Greens. Come on!
Score of Argyle's second goal this afternoon, sponsored by the Vice President's Club, was number 11, Noel.
Get in! Greets! Greets! Oh, goal! I'm tired of it. I don't care. We're 2-1 up. Come on! Go on! What's Joe doing on the left-hand side? Green Army! Green Army! Green Army! Green Army! That's it. Very hard first half, but we've come out on top so far. Big second half to come, and the MK players are protesting already.
Sold out.
Right, fellas, half time, and I will be saying this, thank God, and I've awoken slightly. Anyway, it's been a hard day. Anyway, half time, Plymouth 2, MK Dons 1. From what I saw in that first half, I missed the first goal because I was still queuing to unfortunately, I missed the bloody first goal because I was still queuing to put my turnstiles uniform away. But I heard it was a tap-in from Wilson, so we'll check that out when I get home. And then, the minute I sit down, MK equalised, so it reminds me of Sheffield Wednesday already. But I witnessed our second from Ennis. Brilliant. Clinical as you like. So yeah, and Liam added the score. Personally, Liam, I thought, I'm not going to lie, from what I saw, I thought our best player that first half was Danny Mayer, but what was your thoughts?
Funny enough, I missed the first goal as well.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I was walking up the steps.
Yeah.
Get the food, got the food, what I needed.
Yeah.
And as soon as I turned around, yes, I'm like, oh, I didn't see the goal.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I'm annoyed on this. That's the second time this season now I've missed the first goal. Because it happened against Sheffield Wednesday as well. Both me and Harvey, that happened too.
MK's goal, somehow, I don't know how, but they scored.
I thought our best player was Mayer, and it's a shame for me to say this, because I thought he improved massively against Wickham. But our worst player has been Longwick, again.
I told you Longwick's awful.
He hasn't, honestly, against Wickham I thought he played really well, improved himself, but so far today he has gone back to the doldrums of being average.
He had an easy header, headed it up, and he couldn't control it.
And MK were protesting for a penalty that first half as well.
Look a penalty.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. There were people behind me saying it was a penalty.
I couldn't quite see the penalty from far back.
Yeah.
But I did look a pen to me.
Yeah,
But Ennis took his goal very well.
Yeah.
Beautiful ball over the top from Whittaker.
We got either way. I know we're winning, but we got to switch on because I don't think MK are playing that bad so far.
Get the third goal, I think it's good night.
Well,
hopefully,
unless they get 2 late goals, but yes. But yeah, that's what I think so far, Liam. Best player Mayer, worst player Longwick so far this game.
I'd say Ennis played very well.
But second half can change everything. Yeah, Ennis has had a good one so far. I can't believe Ennis is off. At first, just then, I thought, Shuey, man, come on. But he must surely picked up an injury. Well, if he's fit enough for Saturday, if he's not fit enough for Saturday, he'll miss Bolton.
Well, this is the thing, there's 2 games quite close together now.
Yeah, agreed. We've got 3 away games in a row as well, Bolton, Ipswich and Aki. That is a blatant yellow card on Ryan Hardy for MK. Argyle free kick, but I'll tell you what a save and a ball from Cooper to get it to Hardy in the first place. Oh, go on, have a shot. Spirit, 3-1. Oh, what a finish. Great! And you know what's funny? I had him to score today. Get in, Morgan, clinical, as you like, once more. Come on the boys, 3-1 Argyle. We are top of the league, say we are top of the league. We are top of the league. That's it. A huge win for us boys in green. We still march on to that promotion. Argyle 3, MK 1. Well, there we go, guys. That's the end of that. I'm absolutely knackered. I can't wait to sleep later on. That's all I'm going to say. But full time, it ended full time. Plymouth 3, MK Dons 1. I've got a special guest with me, though. We've got Cam. Subscribe to Cam Vlogs.
Hello, guys.
Argyle fan here. What do you make of the game, mate?
It was a boring second half, to be fair, but at least we got the job done. 3 points in the bag, 7 points clear until tomorrow because of Oh yeah, we got Lincoln and Cambridge. Biggest of favours for them from them tomorrow. 100%. But personally, I thought our best player before he came off was Danny Mayer. I don't know what you thought about that. Argyle gave Joe Edwards man of the match, but who would you say was the man of the match today?
I'll go with Danny Mayer today.
Yeah, I thought he controlled most of the game, to be honest.
Whitaker had a really good game today as well.
I had him to score as well, so I'll take that any day of the week. But yeah, I would say now that after that win and that Wycombe win, we now go into these next 2 away games, hard away games, full of confidence now after that.
Yeah, 100%. I know a lot of people was nervous about the Ipswich one, but personally looking at it now,
I'm confident. I'm
confident as well.
I think if we beat Ipswich and Sheffield Wednesday away, I think that's the league we've done already. Well, unless we bugger up against the smaller teams.
Unless we fumble it badly, but I don't see that happening, to be fair.
Can't wait to play Burton at home in April. That's not going to be fun. They'll find a way to rob us again like they did in November. But yeah, no, honestly, no. What was your score before the game?
I went 2-0.
2-0 to us.
2-0,
I will be honest, I went a bit immature. I went 5-0 Argyle just to get revenge on last season. Because that was just, as we all know, painful to go from 5th to 7th on the last day. But now look where we are.
Exactly.
Because this time last year we were about 7th or 8th. Now we're top. So honestly, what does that tell you any day of the week? So yeah, fantastic. But yeah, we just got to roll on into Bolton now. But I've also found out that one of Bolton's strikers, Dapo, he's going to miss out because he's had violent contact. So that might be good news into us as well.
Hopefully.
But yeah, no, honestly, I always wanted to ask you this actually. At the moment, who is your favourite player at Argyle?
Who's my favourite player at Argyle? That's a tough one. I don't know. There's a couple of them.
Yeah, I'm the same. But if I had to choose, I'd have to go with Cooper, just because of the either one of him or Randall for my top 2. I could see Randall as future captain. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I agree with you. Mine's probably either
But at the moment, he's become my favourite lately because the last 2 games, I thought he was our best player by far against Cheltenham and Wycombe.
Yeah,
and
100%.
I think that Cheltenham game would have been a lot different if he wasn't playing. Because I just think the defence isn't the same without him. But yeah, honestly, up the Argyle, up the Greens, Green Army.
Here we are, back in home headquarters. Big win. Plymouth 3, MK Dons 1. That is confidence. Confidence going into the Bolton and Ipswich games. On paper, hard away games, considering that we have such a good record against Bolton. Ipswich will be harder. And then after that, we got Accrington Stanley away. 2 home games against Cheltenham and Derby before we face that dreaded trip to Hillsborough against Sheffield Wednesday at the start of February. A huge away day, that'll be Hillsborough. But like I said, after beating Wycombe, after beating MK Dons, both Buckinghamshire clubs, Wycombe was going to be a tough game with the on form they're on right now. And speaking of which, they beat Peterborough 3-0 for this round as well. So what does that tell you while we beat MK? So that just shows that double we've done over Wycombe this season's that's unbelievable for us, of course. Mental. A hard-fought win against Wycombe. A brilliant performance and display. And then beating MK after what was a horrible end to last season, to what was such a good season last season, ended in disappointment to finish 7th in the league and miss out on playoffs because we got tormented by MK Dons on that last day. And now we look so much better than MK Dons this season. Just shows the massive improvement the club has honestly made this season. And let's hope it all continues. But after those 2 results, like I said, I am now so confident going into these 2 away games. Even if we got a point at Ipswich, that would be really good. Because we know that since they're 4 points behind and they've got Lincoln later on, if they struggle against Lincoln today, then I know they're going to go for this win against us at Portman Road. So it's more pressure on Ipswich and Sheffield Wednesday because they're both behind us. They are both behind us, and it's going to be mental, honestly. It's going to be absolutely mental. But yeah, we've absolutely outclassed Buckinghamshire this week, beating Wycombe, beating MK Dons. And I'll tell you what, It's actually been really interesting how this week's gone so far. Morecambe tormented Burton 5-0. Pompey lost at home 3-1 to another under-pressured team, Charlton. Marlon Pack got sent off against Charlton again, and now there's huge pressure on Danny Cowley and his team. Morecambe, well, Morecambe are off the bottom after tormenting Burton, but they are still in the bottom 4. Forest Green lost at home to Port Vale 3-1. Vale are doing very well at the moment. Shrewsbury got hammered by Fleetwood at home, and Shrewsbury had Pennington sent off during the game. We beat MK Dons 3-1. Bristol Rovers beat Cheltenham 2-1. Exeter ended up beating Oxford 1-0 at the end against a club that Exeter seemed to always struggle against, and Nombe got the winner for Exeter. And like I said, Wycombe tormented Peterborough at Peterborough's ground. And I think that tells you that Wycombe's going to be the more likely one, but going for the playoffs than the Posh. 4 games still to be played for this week, and they're going to be later on tonight. It's now the 2nd of January with the end of this recording. But anyway, Derby host Accrington Stanley, Sheffield Wednesday host Cambridge, Lincoln host Ipswich, and Bardsley host Bolton. So I need the biggest of favours from Cambridge and Lincoln. Big shout out to the Stacey West, and big shout out to Alfie Ads. Please do us a favour today, guys. But yeah, huge win today for huge win this week, sorry, for Argyle. Beating MK Dons 3-1 and beating a team at home that we got hammered by last season, who nearly went up to the Championship, but they blew it in the playoff semis against Wycombe. Huge win! I can't wait for Bolton. It's going to be a mental away day. Come on the Greens, up the Janners, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth, up the Argyle.
When they